Hi guys and welcome, and today we have very nice friend. Yeah, we're pretty new Xiaomi Mi Band, Xiaomi Mi Smart Band 6 NFC, and it's a really great. But I'm gonna tell you something more about that. But first of all, I will tell you about the difference, because there are four versions of that smart band, and you can make a mistake. Yeah, it's it's pretty new and pretty great. Really hard to open. This is a second. Jesus, what the hell? So what we have here? We have a smart band. Our really nice band with NFC. And so it was here, and here we should have a charging cable, ladder rod. No, that's some manual, printed manual, pretty nice. Here we have charging equipment, not such big. I'll have to buy some charger. Yeah, and we have a charger with dedicated connectors, so it's really important to don't forget it and spit it wet. But just go before. Now we can buy on as a new smart bands. So we have written here Alexa built-in, 1.5 3-speed full AMOLED display, blood oxygen saturation monitoring, stress monitoring, breathing training, support NFC enabled payment, up to 30 workout modes data, water resistant up to 50 meters, swimming stroke recognition, reliable sleep recording, magnetic charging. You can buy a Band 4, which is the cheapest version, for about 20-25 euros. You can buy Band 5, which is available for about 30 euros, and Band 6 with standard and NFC. With NFC and the full version of Xiaomi Mi Band 6. Yep, that's Band 6. Pretty nice. And that's a standard version for global, standard Chinese for China version, NFC 6, NFC global, and NFC for China. And it's very important because most available version, there's a standard global and NFC for China. The problem is that the NFC version is the newest version, and it's available for just few days, and the standard version is available since April 2021. So it's the most important thing. Next thing is that NFC version is different for global and China, and Chinese version doesn't always work outside China, so it's really important, especially in Xiaomi things like Xiaomi computers, Xiaomi phones, and Xiaomi watches and bands. It's important to discover, is it a global version or only for China, because you can have problem with China version for China. It doesn't always happen that you have a problem, but you can have a problem. And what's the most important thing? The problem was that I was looking for a very long time for some smart band which I can pay by NFC. But the problem is that mostly it is possible to pay by phone, and that's Samsung Gear, where you can pay by smartwatch. But you need a Samsung phone, and I have Realme phone. The same with Apple Watch. It is possible to pay when you have an iPhone, but I have Realme. Next problem is that there is a Garmin, but not all banks support Garmin Pay, and it's a problem if you have some different bank, and you can have a problem. That's next problem. What's the most common? That's Google Pay, but you need a smartwatch with Giro OS. Giro OS is a special Android version for wearables, so you will be able to use Google Pay on that. I had Michael Kors smartwatch, but the problem is that Michael Kors is pretty slow, and it's not as responsible the system as I wanted, and it was some problem with a Google Pay on that. Not the best idea that Michael Kors. Really nice, great looking, but not the best idea. And that smart band is the first smart band with NFC which support contactless payment. I wanted smart band because it's smaller than a smartwatch. It's smaller, and here we have Xiaomi Mi Pay. And how it works. It doesn't work with all banks. Probably it will work with some banks in the future. Now it works with a Polish bank and with some banks in Europe, but not with all this, because that's Xiaomi Mi Pay is pretty new thing, and it's available global for a few days, so it's normal that not banks support it, but it's supported by a Curve, and Curve is some type of really nice alias card. So you need to install application Curve. Then you need to verify your ID using passport or ID card. And when you do this, that's the next simple thing. Then you need to order a card. You need to order a MasterCard Curve card, and you need to add in the app your bank card, your debit or credit card. And it works like that. That when you pay using Curve card, the transaction automatically goes to your debit or credit card. So it's some type of virtual card connected to your card. And then you need to install MyFit app on your phone, connect that smart band, this My 6 NFC, and then you can add that Curve card. So you will be able to pay using that smart band, and it will go to your normal card. And it's a really great idea, because you can connect your smart band directly, and it's really great. So you have that Curve card connected to your smart band, but in an app, in a Curve app in the phone, you can change between debit card, credit card, other card, and it will automatically be updated here. So it's great. The next thing is that when you connect your Curve card, the special token from a Curve MasterCard will be installed on your smart band. So that's a great idea. It will be a really nice way to connect. And the only important thing is, when you have your smart band on a hand, before first transaction each day, you need to open MyFit app and unlock payment and put a pin here. But it's pretty simple, and until you will have your smart band on your hand, everything will work perfectly. So it's a really great idea, and I'm very happy that I have a first smart band with NFC payment available in Europe. I just need to wait for my Curve card, because I have ordered a new Curve card, because I use Revolut, and Revolut is not still supported on that, but it's supported in Google Pay, so I pay using my phone. But in the days I will have a Curve card, so I'll be able to install here, and everything will be great. And I can really recommend it to you. You can buy it for about 40 to 50 euros. And you can have, if you have some offer, look, because you can find it for about 40. So the price can go up to 60 euros, but it's a really good price, and it works perfectly. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye.